Hey, my name is Chase Miller. I competed in a 6-week challenge. I ended up losing 26 pounds and 7% body fat. I grew up in the kitchen. My grandfather was a chef for the military, retired. For me, cooking and eating was more, just natural and just a part of my life, But it got so to be where it was abusive. I knew that I was a little bit out of shape. A lot of out of shape. And I knew that, I was starting to, my fingers would start to tingle. And then I had a friend that said, hey, I'm diabetic. And if your fingers are tingling, that's a sign of pre-diabetic, and my grandfather was diabetic. I watched him pump insulin, So when that quarantine hit, I was kind of just, I was, not saying miserable, but content with how my body was. And I shouldn't have been. When I went there and realized that the program was already set up, I didn't have to really think about what I needed to do next. And I was learning something completely new. So the concept of kickboxing, throwing punches, throwing jabs, throwing crosses, doing things that is a learned task or a learned behavior. It really helped me, It kind of put a light bulb in my head, like, what would happen if I really would have bought into it? Did it 100%, So I was just like, all right, I'm going to try it. And I'm going to really buy into it. I'm going to stick to these meal plans. I'm going to fast. I'm an intermittent fast. I'm gonna do 2 a days. I'm gonna do everything I can to leave it all on the table and see where it happens. See what happens, And of course, I wanted to win the challenge. The competitive, I'd be lying if I say I didn't want to win the challenge. I'm very competitive. I wanted to win the challenge. But once I got towards the end, I was just like, you know what? Even if I don't win, I left it all on the table. I feel so much better. Me and my wife, we're just, we were so compatible, just bonding with each other, going to class. And it was just like, I was in total shock, just total in shock after the end of it, because it was just like, I knew I did everything I possibly could to make myself better.